Womex, baby! Womex, the World Music Expo, is annually held music conference dedicated to promote world music and folk music. It is probably the biggest and the best event to network and promote your music if you are working in these areas. This is my third Womex and I've attended to many similar events, so I thought it would be a great place to vlog about networking and how to promote yourself as an artist. I have some nice shoes, by the way, in my hotel room. Besides being an artist, I've done lots of my own promotion in the music industry, so I want to share you some of my information and tips and tricks I've learned on the way. I will talk to some industry giants and fellow artists while here, and I'm gonna ask them about some do's and don'ts of marketing and networking. So I'm gonna take you with me as I do my promotion and networking here. Also gonna play one radio show which will be really interesting. I hope you enjoy this as much as I do, and I really hope you're not gonna be as exhausted as I am when this is all over. So, time to hit the venue. Instead of watching me drinking coffee this morning, let's hear some pro tips about how to do networking and promoting in music business.
First thing I would say is don't go for gigs, go for relationships, because the relationships are long term. A gig, it's over in a night. It's not, it's a commercial opportunity, maybe, but a relationship is something much more strong. I would always say, ask for insight. I wouldn't go to a standard trade fair like Womex and say, hey, give me a gig, book my band, I'm great. Yeah. That's a very one-way conversation. What is kind of for both people is to say, I'm doing this project, I'd really value your insight. What do you think about this? Or do you know anybody who might be interested? You have experience, I'd like your insight. And I think insight is helpful.
If they can describe themselves as compact as possible in a few words, like this is who I am, it's very easy for me to gauge a range of where I would be promoting them. While if the artist is not very clear on the idea of what they have or what I want to do, it makes my work a lot more difficult on placing them in front of the right audience.
Well, I think the most important thing is to have a good business card and good information on your website. Basically, that's the easiest way to do the promotion. You have good business card with the picture and then all the infos on your website. But of course, if you're promoting a tour or some special CD release, then maybe some flyers or posters, of course, besides. But business card with the picture.
Business card with the picture. Get it? Okay, it's day 2, breakfast done, time to hit the trade fair. So what do I need to take with me? I need to take my business cards. Yeah. I have all my music and photos, promo photos on my iPhone. I have one pair of headphones so I can play some tunes for anybody who is interested. And I have all my material also on my computer, so I can play some videos or show some photos in much bigger screen. Great! Let's hit the road! Look at this. How cool are these? How cool is this? And then there's me. Grey, bland. Really need to do some updating for these. What feelings about Womex?
Very nice feelings. Great atmosphere, great people, and great performances here. Very nice to be here.
True to that. Tell us one cool tip for artist point of view, how to do this networking and promoting.
Yeah, I would say do it with a friend. It's always really good to go around with a friend. If you see people that you know talking to someone, then go talk to your friend. Or the other way around, invite your friends to talk with somebody you're talking with. So you kind of share contacts with other people and help your friends help each other.
Great day, but yeah, it's time to get some sleep now. Okay, it's day 3 at the Womex expo, and at this far what I've talked about with different people, agents, promoters, other artists, I feel like, hey, familiar faces, right on top of the morning. Hello.
Hello,
Christian Plifke from Deutschland.
Jussi.
Hey, Christian, can you tell us one tip when artists comes to sell you, for example, their music? What is the worst thing that they can do?
The worst thing is if they don't send me a CD, only an MP3 link.
So what I was trying to say before I met Christian is that one of the key things that has come up in these conversations with agents and other artists is that networking and promoting your music, it's a marathon. It's not a speed race. You have to do it really constantly, year after year after year, and you start to see the results eventually. Don't get too stressed if you don't get anything concrete done within a year. You meet people and you start to build the relationships, and maybe after a while you can start to focus on doing something together, whether it's a concert in some festival, whether it's entire tour, or whether it's a publishing deal. So Johannes, you have done also so much work with as an artist, promoting your music and doing networks. So how do you feel about that?
Well, I think it's not always easy, but since I love the music that I'm making together with my friends and I really believe in it myself, I want to get it out for people. So that makes it easier for me to, like, I believe in it, so hopefully other people can get touched by it. So then I feel like it feels like the right thing to do.
So basically you say that you have kind of reason
yes,
that drives you
yes,
to do
exactly.
it.
And I mean, I want to live life as a musician, to play for people. So a part of it is to promote it.
Yeah.
But always, well, you think about how, and it's not easy all the time, I think, because we artists, we want mainly to play.
Exactly.
And to connect with people. For me, it's really important to feel, you know, when you sell something, sometimes you can feel a little bit like, I don't want to sell myself or my product, but you have to think that, okay, what I am selling or trying to give to other people, I really believe in it, so that it
Exactly,
feels
yeah.
right. Because if I go and sell something that I like, I don't know if I really like, then
Yeah.
I could not survive like that.
It's day 4, morning, heading to the first time to the venue, and I already got like 15 kilos on my bag and guitar. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's the last day of the actual expo, and it's the final chance to do some networking and promotion. God damn, it's heavy. One thing I want to talk to you about is this cliche about luck in artist life. What I call the luck factor. Basically the saying that I was just in the right place at the right time, which means you had luck on your career. I believe in some point that it's true, but there is also a way you can hack this, where you can increase your numbers with luck. And the key thing is, when you make yourself visible on the eyes of the industry, I believe sincerely that you increase your numbers to have that lucky break. As the saying goes, if you want to be at the right place at the right time, you have to be in many places to increase your numbers. Highly professionals. Can you tell some tips when you are promoting your own music and doing network? What are maybe the key things?
For me, the key things like be nice, and if somebody are talking, having really intensive conversation with someone, don't go to interrupt if you are kind of artists they don't know, but just wait your turn and then go. And maybe think like a few sentences you will tell what do you do, who you are, what do you do, what do you think is kind of special thing. But you can also practice it with a mirror or with a friend, because I
Or
remember,
with the camera.
Yes, I was in first Womex, and I remember like I was going to talk to this really big festival boss. I was really nervous, and then they didn't know me, and I was like, I'm Maja, and then I realized I need to practice. So if you think I suck, then just do it again. Everything takes time.
Theme of the promotion and network. It's a marathon, not a speed race.
Yes, with good spirit.
One thing I was thinking about today is that even though we are here talking about like do-it-yourself attitude about networking and artist life, it's still fact that it's really hard to survive without other people's support. Even though if you don't have a label or agent or manager, just ask help from your friends. So I think we all need somebody to help us move that one step further in our careers or in our personal lives. It's getting a bit emotional here at the somewhat empty and lonely hotel room. But hey, there are a bunch of really good people there celebrating world music now, partying like crazies. Probably gonna join them. See you tomorrow. Oh man, just got back home from Womex. It's been intense couple of days. I'm exhausted, but it was super fun. Great to meet so many old friends and make some new friends, make some new contacts. I'm really excited about the future. Have lots of ideas in my head now what to do in the next couple of years. I have to say I'm sorry for not having any more material from last night, because I was too busy having fun, so I forgot to film any vlog material. I hope you have enjoyed this little video diary, and I hope you have got some new ideas and learned some new things for your career as an artist. As said, it's not easy, but it's definitely doable. So if you have any more questions about networking and promoting yourself as an artist, hit me with a comment and I'll try to answer it or find you right person to answer your question. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, hit that like button. If you want to know what happens next, subscribe, and we see you on the next video.